how you look when we met. You still have this effect. You are so incredible, credible. I didn't know what to say as the hours fell away. Our love is unmissable, missable. I can tell this is a miracle. In your world, I feel invincible. I can tell this is a miracle. In your world, I feel invincible. Go high, stay around. Every time our lips touch, it's so divine. It's like you're leaving my world.
Paris Saint-Germain are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're very much on the way now. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Guardiola, Peter, is a fella who appeared on the scene after a meteoric rise on the international scene, but he really is, for me, the blueprint of the modern centre-half, and of course he can play at left-back too. He's old school, he's uncompromising defensively, and he is truly outstanding on the football.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Zielinski showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now that's well seen too.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's found a way through.
There they go, hunting again.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Tomori, Barella. Now, can they get him away? And he was quick to react. That has not gone well. Nicely aimed pass. That's good play.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Tries to pass it through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Indonesia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Good ball over the top. Great ball, and he's in here. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Messi ready to try one. And so we have the first set piece of the game. He's well positioned here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Yamal. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Messi looking to receive it in space. Foden has it in a wide position. Zabani gets it away. Yamal. Now it's Haaland.
That's just playing it safe and simple. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Yamal. Nicely weighted ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Camavinga. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Messi. He leaps for it. No, not the best of headers. Van Dijk. Indonesia are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball, get on it, have a go.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And there is your opener. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Le numéro 21.
Paris Saint-Germain are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Shevchenko can be a real threat inside the box. He's in a great position here. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance for a shot! It's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Paris Saint-Germain are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Paris Saint-Germain have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Caicedo. Mbappe. Great vision. Quick look, thought about cutting in. Stick chance! And a neat finish. On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. Complete awareness, he understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then.
And it's half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half, neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Paris Saint-Germain ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval. We're already back up and running after half-time. Haaland. Caicedo gets over and intercepts. Over to the right flank. Now it's Mbappe. It's a pretty loose pass. Caicedo. Camavinga. And it's Caicedo. Here's Zielinski. Ferran Torres has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target now. As long as he keeps working for his team, he should be fine.
Indonesia with the corner, they're first. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Indonesia appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And it's Camavinga. That is a great pick out. Van Dijk. Zielinski. Ball's gone out of play. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. And they've got a throw. And play cross-field, changing the point of attack.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Now it's Camavinga. Oh, good spread. Passes short and sharp. Tries one from range. Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Lamine Yamal really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Barella. Camavinga. And it's Barella. Nice sequence of passes, this. Haaland! Off the post! Not the most convincing of passes. Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Camavinga wants to run onto this. Barella. It's Camavinga. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Haaland. Haaland. Spread to the right. Zielinski, who's set up one goal so far. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got... Great chance! And no mistake. Do not write them off. Back they come. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
That's going to go a long way.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
He's being urged to shoot. And there's the shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Now it's Messi. Camavinga. Caicedo. Now Zabani. Looking to play him in. Decent chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's gone backward. He'll try from distance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
And he's picked it up out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Tomori goes long.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
And it's Messi. Camavinga. Now it's Haaland. He's cut it out. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. Ferran Torres. I think they're done. They are done. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Dulu Bang kan masih main di divisi 7.
Forgive me for my sin, blue water wash me clean. Everything through an end, light bulb to my chin. I wish I didn't know it all. I wish I could stop my heart. I wish I see from afar. I wish I come apart.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Italie.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Well, it's not very often that we single out the team's goalkeeper as their most influential player, but I suppose we can make a special exception for this fella, Iker Casillas. Shevchenko! In he goes again! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Italy are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. He's a sharp little ball here. Savinho. Now it's Savinho. That pass isn't the best. Camavinga running with the ball. That has not gone well. Kubasi. Now it's Mbappe. Foot in. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. Camavinga driving forwards. That's going to go a long way. Now it's João Pedro. Looking for a runner. That's good vision.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Savinho. Hazard. He's on it. Can he get away? That's a good ball. Messi! And there's a goal. They have come roaring back.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Alexander-Arnold. Shot! Goal! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they're back in front. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Paris Saint-Germain have their lead. He's cut it out. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Svensson gets across to intercept that. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's João Pedro. Zielinski. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Now it's João Pedro. Played out towards the right wing. It's a promising position. He's picked his way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Now it's João Pedro. And the pass is intercepted. Looking for options for movement. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Camavinga. Shapes to shoot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Hazard. Can he spark a counter here? He has found the way through. Shevchenko. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Savinho. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Paris Saint-Germain, that could spell trouble. He's shifting through the gears here. Mbappe is fouled. Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold. Tries to play it through. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's picked it up out wide. Savinho receives it in a wide position. Can he finish?
1 minute.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And he's managed to gift it back. So much time and space here. Vardy, quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain leading, but only just 2 on the scoreline. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Zielinski. So what can they make of this? Threads one in. It's Kane! Zielinski. Vardy. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Shevchenko. Pau Kubasi wins the duel this time.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Griezmann, steaming on goalwards. Zielinski. And Gvardiol. Mbappe. A heavy challenge. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Zielinski. And this is Kane. Nicely weighted ball. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And here's Kane. Zabani did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And this is Kane. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Pau Kubasi with the clearance. Mbappe gets into a good position. Mohamed Salah. Now Griezmann. Now it's Messi. And here's Kane. Great defending, strong and determined. Alexander-Arnold has created 1 goal already. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Griezmann. He's got plenty of space out wide here, and he's managed to get free. And that is masterful defending. And this is Messi. Camavinga. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Messi. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. No, he's not getting his way this time. Can he get on the end of this?
Italy really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And he's in on goal. Great vision. Always onto this. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Chance for a shot! And we have our very first corner.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 22, le numéro 14, le numéro 13. À leur place, le
Shot!
numéro 8.
He's got a goal! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Paris Saint-Germain go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
He's having a shot! It's a goal! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Just one in it now. Now Mbappe. There's the shot! It's in! They have stolen level at the last! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the real chance! Oh, wow! That's crazy! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go
Il
all
y
the
aura
way.
4
Terrific.
minutes de temps additionnel.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Well, they've done the hard part. Now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserved this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's fabulous. He's through here. Just eases him off the ball. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Paris Saint-Germain can look back at this result with regret. A front foot...
I feel complete. Find my way with tired feet. Whispers in the cool night air. Promises beyond compare. Nighttime hides away our care. Moments we can always share.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
FC Barcelone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Oh, shooting chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Nicely spread. Now it's Messi. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Alexander-Arnold. Son Heung-min has it out wide and in space. Bout of passing here, really. Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And here's Messi. He's found a way through. And that has been cleared. That'll be a corner. Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Terrific effort! Oh, the ball's run loose here, and one more try! Defending of the desperate variety. And here's Camavinga. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So a big moment. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Paris Saint-Germain restore parity.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Robertson has it in a wide position. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and
Impressive jump! And again! Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked.
Can he finish? Well taken goal. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Du Paris Saint-Germain.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
He's got away. And this real chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Paris Saint-Germain leading now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Zielinski. Well, this is certainly not boring. What a great game we've got here. And he's managed to get free. Now that's a fine challenge. Chance! And it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So again, we have parity.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Camavinga. Spread out to the left, and this is Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min. It's Camavinga. Shevchenko. This looks promising. He has found the way through. He's found some space.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Hoisted in. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Probably be looking to play it square from here. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Brilliant save from Donnarumma! That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Is their second corner of the game. Paris Saint-Germain have a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Well, plenty of early set pieces here. So, to pass or to shoot, that is his question. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Stood up well to him there. Shot could be on. Mbappe! Sharp and fizzing, but not quite.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Robertson. Son Heung-min. And it's Son Heung-min. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's intervened well there. Can he get it through?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Robertson. Son Heung-min. Caicedo. Kane. That's been cut out, well played. That's it, 45 minutes up. Paris Saint-Germain are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
So a half that has been utterly unpredictable. A real cliffhanger of a first half, which sets us up perfectly for the action to follow. So straight into the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Oh, super ball! And Shevchenko! That is produced there, the crispest of hits.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Messi. Van Dijk. And he skips past his man. He's shifting through the gears here. Shoots! It's there!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Paris Saint-Germain have their lead. Oh, he's burst through. Vardio. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Has crossed into the middle. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And that's going to be a booking. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
Robertson is there, and he can get that clear. Kane. Alexander-Arnold. It's a pretty loose pass. Caicedo. And it's Caicedo. Nice looking ball.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And here's Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Well, that looks a decent ball. Big chance! Shevchenko! This guy is class! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Here's a chance! Son Heung-min! It's wide, but not by very much.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Messi. That was good pressure, just hounded him off it.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Alexander-Arnold. And he's had a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Alexander-Arnold has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Always goal side. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Camavinga. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Zabani kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, that's well spotted. And no, that was never going to make it. And here's Kane. It's a threat. Takes a shot! Mbappe. Mbappe, who's set up 1 goal so far. Mbappe is fouled. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Shevchenko really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Alexander-Arnold. And the return pass. Son Heung-min. Caicedo. And it's Zielinski. And here's Mbappe. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Zielinski! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Aimed beyond the defence. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's made its way to him. Caicedo. That's going to go a long way. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
4 minutes de temps additionnel.
Knocks it into space. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Caicedo. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And Guardiol. Oh, this looks sharp. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And that's that. Paris Saint-Germain have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Shevchenko walking off with the spoils,
Mesdames et messieurs,
richly
votre
deserved.
attention, s'il vous plaît. Un jeune garçon
What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
Well, I've just got to give them great credit for the way in which they've managed to turn this around. Going behind seemed to strengthen their resolve, and it's been a wholehearted reaction and an absolutely terrific win.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Nothing but a dream, I got pennies in my pockets. All my friends doing well. Yeah, where have I been all these years? I've been trying. Nothing but a man standing on the low now. Can't you just tell? Yeah, I've been holding in quite some time now. Do I finally get to yell?
I see you fool around, everybody's showing some people chasing money. I never fool around, everybody's showing some people chasing money. If it's taking days for love, then show me who you are. Why you feel lonely nighttime, never satisfied. Look around, everybody's showing some people chasing money. I never satisfied.
Forgive me for my sin, blue water wash me clean. Everything to an end like bulb to my chin. Forgive me for my sin, blue water wash me clean. Everything to an end like bulb to my chin.
I wish I